Imagine for a moment a thin, almost invisible veil that covers the true tapestry of our existence. This is not cheap conspiracy theory, nor a rumor whispered in the shadows of the internet. It is something far deeper, older, more essential. Something that, if revealed, would rewrite every line of the history we know, challenge every scientific dogma, and expose the hidden essence of our reality. What if the world, this place we call home, harbored a secret that no one dares to reveal? Since the dawn of humanity, we have sought answers. Who are we? Where do we come from? What is our purpose? We have built temples to the gods, crafted machines to explore the skies, plunged into the ocean's depths, and split the atom in search of fragments of truth. But what if the answer, the most monumental of all, has been right before our eyes, hidden not by locks or guards, but by our own disbelief? Allow me to take you on a journey. An exploration not of known facts, but of the gaps between them, of the deafening silences echoing through ancient ruins, forgotten texts, and persistent legends that endure, even when dismissed as mere fantasy. Prepare to question every premise, to look at the night sky and see not just stars, but a coded message, to feel deep within yourself that perhaps, just perhaps, what we were taught is only the tip of an iceberg of truths far vaster and more staggering. Consider the great civilizations. Those who came before us built wonders so magnificent they still defy our understanding. The pyramids of Egypt, aligned with astronomical precision. Machu Picchu, the city perched high in the Andes, with stones fitting together so perfectly they defy logic. Stonehenge, a cosmic calendar carved in stone. The official narrative tells us all this was accomplished with rudimentary methods, by people who barely understood the wheel. But what if this explanation is far too convenient? What if the true story involves knowledge so advanced that, for our own protection, it was deliberately erased? Consider the myths. Every culture in every corner of the world shares recurring themes: cataclysmic floods, gods descending from the skies, heroes with supernatural powers. Coincidence? Or distorted echoes of real events so grand they etch themselves into the collective human psyche? What are these myths trying to tell us? What ancestral memory has been encoded in stories for children, so the truth would not be entirely lost, yet not easily discovered? Some truths are so powerful they can destabilize entire societies. Some truths are so liberating they threaten those who control the narrative. And science? Our beacon of reason, the compass guiding us through the unknown. It has revealed the vastness of the universe, the complexity of life, the laws that govern matter and energy. Yet even science has its limits, blind spots. There are phenomena that defy explanation, discoveries labeled as anomalies, research quietly shelved. Consider energy. The energy we use today is limited, inefficient, polluting. But what if there were a source, abundant and free, drawn from the very fabric of space-time? An energy capable of rendering the industries that dominate the world obsolete, eradicating poverty, propelling humanity into a new golden age. Do you think such a discovery would be met with applause? Or would it be suppressed, labeled a threat to the established order? History shows that power does not yield easily. And the secret the world guards may be the key to a power so immense that revealing it would spark the greatest revolution humanity has ever witnessed. But the secret is not only in lost technologies or forgotten civilizations. It may be closer than we imagine, within our very biology. Consider DNA, the book of life. Only a small fraction codes for proteins. And the rest? What science calls junk DNA. What if this junk is not junk at all? What if it is, in fact, a database, a record of ancestral, genetic, perhaps even cosmic information? A record of who we truly are, where we come from, our untapped potential. And what if activating certain sequences could unlock latent abilities, heightened perception, a connection to the universe beyond our current comprehension. Imagine healing instantly, communicating telepathically, influencing matter with thought. Science fiction? Perhaps. But what if the miracles recorded in all spiritual traditions are manifestations of human potential that has been deliberately forgotten or suppressed? And why would someone do this? For control. Because when you know your true nature, you become uncontrollable, a force of nature, a co-creator of your reality. For those who profit from fear and ignorance, that is the greatest threat. The secret is not merely a puzzle to solve, it is an awakening to be experienced, a heritage stolen, a power denied. Consider synchronicities, moments when the universe seems to conspire in your favor, when improbable events align in inexplicable ways. Coincidence? Or glimpses of a deeper reality, a hidden order governing everything. And dreams. Gateways to the subconscious, training grounds for the mind. Could they be more than imagination, access to alternate dimensions, ancestral memories, messages the conscious mind is not yet ready to decode? The world's secret is not singular. It is a mosaic of interconnected truths, each piece revealing deeper layers of existence. And the clues are everywhere. Ancient symbols, sacred geometries, constellations, forgotten melodies of our ancestors. Yet it remains hidden for a reason. Not for fear of ridicule, but for fear of what humanity would do with such knowledge. For the most powerful truth is also the most responsible. Humanity, in its spiritual infancy, may not yet be ready to wield such power. But time is shifting. The old order is crumbling. The veil is beginning to tear. More and more people feel, deep in their hearts, that there is something more, that the official narrative is incomplete, that we are being fed a filtered version of reality. And when curiosity becomes an unstoppable wave, when the pursuit of truth overcomes the fear of the unknown, the secret cannot be kept forever. The earth, the universe, whisper the answers. In the winds crossing ancient mountains, in the tides kissing forgotten shores, in the silent gaze of the stars. The question is not if it will be revealed, but when. And more importantly, how we will respond when it is. Will we embrace the truth, however challenging it may be? Will we have the courage and discernment to rewrite our own history? Because truth is a force of nature. It cannot be contained indefinitely. It always finds a way to emerge, illuminating the shadows. This documentary does not claim to provide all the answers. It is an invitation to ask the right questions, a call to look beyond the surface, to feel the current pulsing beneath the world we know, a whisper urging you to awaken. What if the world harbors a secret that no one dares to reveal? Perhaps the answer is not in books, not in laboratories, but within you, in your intuition, in your curiosity, in your courage to go beyond what you were told. For truth, the true truth, is the only thing that can truly set us free.